everyone. I'm Jenny Hart with the Jenny Hart team at Keller Williams, here with my favorite colleague Kyle Snyder with First American Title.
Happy New Year!
Yes, Happy New Year. We are in 2020. Isn't that crazy? The Y2K millennium was 20 years ago. It's insane.
Yes,
That makes me feel old.
I didn't have kids 20 years ago.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Times have changed. So Kyle and I are going over our year in review, and we're looking at average appreciation, what it's been over the past few years. We've had numbers 11, 12, 10, 9% year over year. And from 2018 to 2019, it was 1.8% in Longmont. And that was kind of shocking to me. But we did have a conversation about how this is a really good thing for both buyers and sellers. And I'm going to let Kyle go over that with you guys a little bit.
Jenny's voice is a little difficult, so
Yeah,
you have to put
I
up with me.
apologize.
So in the last 4 years, our average price has increased 11.1, 12.5, 10.2, and 9.5%. Those are unsustainable numbers and ones that are way above the historical norm of about 6%. We had predicted a much flatter market. People don't understand what flat is. They still think that there's a big bubble. They think there's things going down. Flat is very little increase and
Normal, stabilized.
Yes, stabilizing increase, and with a year-over-year increase in average price of only 1.8%, coupled with a average or a median wage increase across America of 3.6%, we've effectively kept prices the same or even made houses more affordable than they were last year. You throw in the interest rates being low, this is a great time to buy a house. And if you were waiting last year to buy one, I wouldn't wait another year. I'm predicting a flat market again, but you never know. You really don't. We have an election this year. We got a feeling that with the inventory levels as high as they are, that this first half specifically is going to be a good half with a lot of volume. You're talking about closings that you have this month. I have a lot of clients that have a lot of closings, a lot of potential business that's ready to fly. So you're going to see a lot of listings, and I think you're going to see a little bit higher volume overall through the year. I think about 10% higher or 10% more homes will sell throughout the year than last year, all the while having consistent prices. So they're not going to go up significantly like 10, 11, 12%.
Right.
They're not going to go down significantly at all. So plus 1 or 2, minus 1 or 2%, I'd be super happy with that. That's a flat market.
Kyle's predictions are pretty accurate. We also discussed the fact that last year some buyers maybe didn't want to compete in the frenzy, and because prices haven't increased by 10, 12%, those buyers that decided to wait last year until this year, they can still afford to buy. The housing market hasn't outpriced them. So if you were one of those buyers who waited last year, now's your time. You made a potentially smart move, right? You didn't gain equity like some others who bought did, but you lucked out essentially that the housing market didn't
go
run away from you.
Right. Which is important, those the first-time home buyer didn't get a 10% increase in the price. So if they were willing to buy a $400,000 home this year or last year, that opportunity still exists this year, which is awesome.
And at the same time, sellers, unfortunately, it looks like the greedy frenzy for sellers is over. We are in a more balanced market. It's still a seller's market. We're still low on inventory, figuratively speaking. However, your home's appreciating at about 2% rather than 10%. So we need to be careful when we're pricing.
Don't overprice your house because those days are over. You don't price it up here in hopes of getting that. That's not the market
very
that
detrimental.
we're in. We have to be strategic, expectations of a little bit longer days on market, more of in the average price point for the neighborhood, and patience and strategy, marketing, using an expert in your area is going to be even more so. You know what I see a lot of right now is local people using realtors that live in Denver, Fort Collins,
I know.
and all over. And I just don't understand how those sellers think that that agent can be an expert in this market and get as much as possible
Right.
for their house.
They can't.
No, they don't have local expertise.
Right. They don't know the schools, the ins and outs. I mean, Longmont has a lot of nuances. We're a different community than others, and it's crucial to have a local expert walking you through this process.
That's how you get the most for your house. Not a discounted broker out of Denver.
Right.
That's not how you get the most for your house. Saving that couple grand could cost you a lot more.
Right. It's more about what you net in your pocket rather than what you save up front.
Yep.
So, well, again, Happy New Year. We appreciate you guys. Please give us ideas on what you want us to talk about this year. Hopefully next month my voice will be better. I have this viral thing that I think everyone has, and it's just not going away. I'm on my second round of antibiotics. You're good. So Happy New Year. Thank you guys.
And
Take
we
care.
made it all the way through this podcast without banging
Me
on the
hitting
table.
the table.